Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand-rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health. Changing healthcare for the better.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So bright.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
The spicy crispy chicken sandwich comes in a foil bag, not just to keep all that crispy juicy tenderness warm, but to let you see the look on your face when that spicy pepper sauce hits. Mickey D's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's cool. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly. My goodness. I can see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. It's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work, the physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way, and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it is it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals, and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry, is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our Pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new Double Berry Cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger. There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger. Solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problem. There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger. Solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, Good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's cool. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly. My goodness. I can see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich. It's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy 1 pizza, get 1 free every Wednesday.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott, and White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I was a runner. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor, Scott, and White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor, Scott, and White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor, Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor, Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And good evening. It is time for Region 14 basketball on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College here in Athens, Texas. I'm Tim Howard, and our cohort in crime, Benny Rogers, not with us tonight, but pleased to welcome to the broadcast Mr. Eddie Kite, or should I call you Coach Kite, or should I bow curtsy? What do we? Glad to have you here, man. Good to have you with us tonight. Now let's talk about this game coming up. The Lady Cardinals coming off of a big win this past Saturday in Kilgore. That's not an easy place to play, and they handled it.
Hey, they played a really good second half on Saturday and came out with a good win, especially in the fourth quarter against some separation. And it was a good weekend for them and the men. Two times we go over there on the weekend, and and pull a doubleheader sweep, that's a big day.
Absolutely, and they'll look forward to tonight being back at home in the friendly confines here of Cardinal Gymnasium, just a couple of minutes away from tip-off this evening. And what do you expect to see out of this? I know coming into this matchup tonight, the last time these two played, TVCC won it 80-64. And really put it away in the first half almost.
And I think it's going to be a little bit different tonight. We're kind of down in numbers with a couple of people sitting out in cautionary kind of injuries. But, you know, Paris plays hard. They got some good athletes on their team. They're going to push the Lady Cards today, and it'll be a challenge.
Definitely think you're right there, as they'll bring plenty of energy. The last time these two teams played, there was House was the leading scorer. Micaiah House had 20 off the bench, and then there was Overton had 16 and Maya Jones had 16. So 3 in double figures. But for the Lady Cards, it was more of the same. I think Twin had 17 in that one. Brianna had 16, Abby with 12, and DMAC with 11. So 4 players in double figures for the Lady Cardinals. Let's talk a little bit about this Region 14 and the conference standings. TVCC just a game off the pace after that loss to Glenn, and they'll look to get a little help down the stretch here.
And you kind of like to play with control of your own future, and right now we're kind of hoping we take care of business on the road and get a little help.
Let's turn it over to our public address announcer, Stephanie Cady, with the introductions of tonight's game.
Welcome to the Athens campus of Trinity Valley Community College. Today's Region 14 matchup is between Paris Junior College and Trinity Valley Community College. At this time, would you please stand as we honor America with the Cardinal Regiment playing our national anthem.
Great job by the regiment, as always, and looking forward to the starting lineups now.
Introducing the starting lineup for the Lady Dragons. From New Orleans, Louisiana, number 2, Ryan A. Tomlin. From Detroit, Michigan, number 5, Nakisha Sanders. From Denison, number 20, Reese Summers.
Summers had that big game
From Seattle,
last
Washington,
time now.
number 24, Maya Jones. And from Houston, number 33, Peyton Overton. The Paris College
Overton, I
Lady
mentioned she
Dragons
had
are coached by Brittany
16 in the last
Christensen and
contest.
assisted by
They're not
T.
overly tall, but they're very athletic,
And now,
and they're going to
the
get some
home
problems on the boards to the Cards.
It should be a up and down match. You would think that they'll try to compete at that level.
Number 1, Liddy Mwamba.
Mwamba coming in,
From
averaging
Washington,
7.2
D.C.,
for the
number
Lady
15,
Cardinals.
Abby Cater. From Fort Worth, number 22, D. Mac McDowell.
Mention Abby, she's at 10.3 per game.
Duncanville, number
And then
23,
Destiny McDowell,
Kayla Kelly.
13.1 per game, 8 rebounds a
From
game.
Houston, number 24,
Kelly
Brianna
At
Pregame.
12.4 points per game for
The
the
Lady
Lady
Cards
Cardinals.
are coached by Precious
And
Ivy
Brianna
and assisted
Paguero,
by Jashay Lee
9.4
and
points per
Priscilla
game.
Lyons.
Twin's going to be a key. If Paris comes out in a little zone, Twin does a really good job finding those little creases in the zone and giving them some problems. Her mid-range game is really her strength. And so finding those creases is going to be important for her.
She's deadly if you get her in the paint and using that footwork. I do want to mention, I felt to say our athletic director here for Trinity Valley, and now third year with the college. But you go back in Region 14 as a head basketball coach, women's coach. What's this time of the year like? I mean, when you're battling injuries, you're trying to get ready for regional tournament. What's going through your mind when you come into TVCC?
This is just a test of mental giants. What kind of mental toughness you have. I mean, you're in the grind of the season at this point. We've got 6 games left, including this one. So this is just the grind of the season. Who's got the most grit on most of the nights in Region 14? Because our region is very competitive.
We'll look forward to tapping into some more of that knowledge here over the next 40 minutes. We're ready for Region 14 basketball here on the Cardinal Sports Network. And here is the tip. Mwamba taps it back, but it's controlled by Paris and the Lady Dragons. So the Dragons will work it around the perimeter, trying to get it down low. They do a good job getting it in the paint. A good take off the backboard and count the basket.
Maya Jones, a nice little up and under right there to get a finish.
Yeah, Jones has been a big key to this Paris team. Here's a break of the press going down the baseline, and looked like she lost it, but the Card's going to be fortunate. Lady Cardinals pick it up. Mwamba off the baseline, no good. Here comes the Lady Dragons. Good pass in the paint. Did a good job to measure her feet and get the basket for Summers. Knocked out of bounds. So seeing a little pressure off out of the start of this one.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a better job handling that pressure and really getting back in transition defense. That was a really easy basket for Paris.
So Twin gets it inbounded to Peguero. Working around the man-to-man tonight. They're really packed in very tight, though, after that up top, which should be good for threes on point. Shot not there. Rebound. Here come the Lady Dragons. Oh, knocked away. It looked like Twin might have got her down low. Oh, excuse me, that's going to be on number 24, Peguero.
Her first. We're going to have to find the creases in that against their zone defense down here. A little 1-2-2.
That's the key, right? I mean, you want to find that spot?
Yeah. Just move the ball around, attack the paint, find those creases where you get a better look.
So at the free throw line, it'll be Sanders, Nikisha at the line. Nikisha Sanders gets the friendly shooter's touch as Paris comes in with a 9-15 mark, but 7th in the conference, 3-8-8. Trinity Valley in their last has coming in here with, I think, 6 straight. I've got notes all over the place. I can't read them. 2 for 2 at the stripe, and it's a 6-0 start for the Lady Dragons. Shot up on the way, and that doesn't get a friendly hop. So Paris playing good D down low.
Yeah, they're making us work, and they're athletic. They're playing to their strength right now, playing at the pressure, trying to match up with some athleticism.
Paris coming in off a loss to Angelina, and off to a good start here. That one won't go. It's picked up by Cater. Here come the Lady Cards. Had some good-looking shots, just haven't got any friendly rolls so far. Up top, it's going to be Huff over to Twin. Mwamba. See if they try and go back over to D-Mac on that low post. Twin with the crossover shot on the way. Won't go. Destiny McDowell, the putback, it's good.
That's a good position against the zone defense. Doing work early to get the position.
Absolutely. Shot on the way, rattles out. McDowell pulls it down and over to Huff. Lady Cardinals coming back down the floor, trying to draw closer. Three-pointer on the way, top of the key. Not there. Little slow start for Trinity Valley tonight. Won't go. The flat-footed rebound from Kaya Huff. Shot just inside the arc is good. Count the basket for Lydia Mwamba.
She's really come into her own the last half dozen games. She's been a good player She's starting tonight, but she's been coming off the bench a lot lately. She's going to be good.
As the Lady Cards take advantage of a turnover, what do you through the course of a year, a lot of times come into the season still kind of finding your way and get a little more confidence? Is that what we're seeing with Liddy?
Yeah, she's a freshman trying to figure out the college game, and it takes a little bit of time, especially if you're on a good competitive team. You've got somebody really special that can come in right out of the gate and be great.
Lady Cards over the pressure, and they will work it to the right side with Twin Kelly directing the show. Off right wing. Now they go over to Mwamba. Looked like she was going to have a pretty nifty pass, but there's a charge in the process here. That'll be on Liddy Mwamba. It's her first foul of the evening. So 6:35 to go first quarter. Dragons up by 2 into the contest for Trinity Valley. Going to be number 14, Faye Green. So it's Huff, Kelly, Green, McDowell, and Cater on the floor for Trinity Valley. Nice pass.
Yeah, we're not jumping to the ball like we need to on the defensive end right now.
And to Paris's credit, they're making them pay in the early going. 8-4 the score here. Dragons up to a good start. Long way to go. First quarter, 6:05 left here in this first quarter. Cater working it right side over to Kelly. Down low, pass inside, and that's tough to defend there. LaFedrick Green gets the basket.
Faye gets that deep inside. She's tough to match up with.
I'm telling you, she made that look way too easy. Now the shot on the other side, no good. Rebound by Green. Cater will work it across to Huff. Faye was trying to go back door to Cater, but never got the handles on that one.
Yeah. Got lucky and got a little hacking foul against Paris.
I think they're going to call that on Nikisha Sanders.
Yes.
Sanders, a sophomore out of Detroit, Michigan. So in the first 4.5 minutes of this ball game, it's 8-6 the score. McDowell hands it off to Huff. Cater driving, shooting, and fouled in the process.
That's going to go against McKay House, number 0.
So it'll be her first of the night. Abby at the free throw stripe gets that one to fall.
Hopefully that sets the tone for us on the free throw line tonight. We started off a little sluggish on the free throw line at Kilgore, so.
Yeah, and they did need it down the stretch. Really needed that lift and got it late in the ball game. 2 for 2 there. Abby's on the year, or in the conference, shooting 75%. So that's been a nice improvement there for her. 8-8 the score. Lady Cards tying it up here. Now with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah. Just need to do a little better job handling this little pressure defense.
Cater looking across the way, finds Huff, now down low, McDowell, off the glass, and good. First lead of the night at 4:59 here in the first quarter. Shot over the top, nicely done from Sanders.
Yes. Nice little crossover, created a little space and got a nice little jump shot out of it.
More pressure. Lady Cardinals handle it. Good things usually happen when you can break that press, right? I mean, if you can, do you, as a former coach, do you salivate a little bit like, okay, that's good, but we're going to handle it and get a fast break basket? Or
if you handle it correctly, you should get a little bit of advantage right there, especially if you're advancing the ball the right way.
Baseline jumper on the way is good. Count the basket. Nicely done.
Nice little mid-range shot. That's her go-to thing.
So 12-10, Trinity Valley back up. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the first. Set pick up top, but missed the wide open jumper. Cater on the push, and pushed it a little too far, if you will.
Right idea. That's what they need to do. They're going to get some advantages on this.
Yeah,
So,
they had a good opportunity. It looked like they missed it there. So we'll step away. It's a tight TV timeout, media timeout here. So with 3:58 to go, Lady Cards up 12-10 here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Cardinals in the lead. Lady Cardinals were down early, but come roaring back. They're up 12-10.
yeah, they're handling that pressure defense, that full-court pressure defense that Paris has showed early, and taking advantage of some easy little looks.
How long can a team do that? Is that something you're prepared to go 4 quarters with?
You ask Kurt Bucky, you do it for 40 minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes, 94 feet.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Lady Cards have shown they can handle it. Wouldn't be surprised if they trying to give a variation of that pretty soon here. 12-10 the score, but very tight here in the first opening minutes. 3-pointer on the way. Pops the net. That is a nice look again from Sanders.
Sanders is coming out hitting some big shots for him.
1 point lead for Paris. Cater, double team, finds twin Kelly, and she'll work it over to Huff. Kaya setting it up over on the left side. Twin, shot on the way, won't go. Rebound underneath, controlled by McDowell. Thought Green had the first crack at it, but then eventually gets a shot away and does not deliver. Dragons on the attack. Out of bounds, last touch by Trinity Valley.
Yeah.
3:05 to go, opening quarter of play, 13-12. About to check in to the ball game is Mwamba. She'll come on for Destiny McDowell. So Liddy checking in with her 7.2 points per game average, but like you said, she's really been playing bigger and better every game, seemingly just making the most of it. Drive on the way, good take to the basket.
We failed to communicate very well on that screen and roll right there.
Huff thought about driving, sets it up out top. Cater steps inside the arc, shot won't go. I've got my jacket on here, but I might need to give it to a couple of players. A little cold start here for Trinity Valley. Shot on the way, won't go. Green had it knocked away, but picked up by Huff. And here come the Cards on the attack. Cater pulls up, finds Green inside the free throw line, but took an extra step there. So
I think he anticipated something right there, but that was the right decision, giving it to her. She just quick stop, pop that shot from the free throw line. But
yeah, you shoot hundreds of those a day, a week. I mean, that's just
over the course of the season, that should be just second nature.
Absolutely. So good thought. Just didn't get the outcome they wanted. 3-point lead for Paris. Baseline drive knocked away. Huff will pick it up, and they got numbers as Sanders is still just now making it over the half-court line. Timeout taken by Coach Christian over there. Well, I thought she called a timeout. Maybe I'm... Not a timeout.
We've really got to push the issue on this, especially when we get numbers like that.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty good opportunity. Here's a three on the way from the right side. Not there. Knocked out of bounds over on that left baseline. Last touched by Peyton Overton. So Cards maintain possession. Has kind of a more of a, Paris seems like they're really content to battle with that 94 feet of pressure that we've seen thus far.
That's the best opportunity they're going to have to win this game. They can't go inside and battle us down low, so they've got to create some things in the full-court game.
Green in the paint. Goes up strong, gets the roll.
Yeah, that inside game is going to be a strength for us tonight. We just got to do a better job of handling their full-court defense.
Destiny, a 5'11" sophomore out of Cedar Hill. Excuse me, Green. I was I talked about Destiny. Here's a fast break opportunity. Looking down floor, they get over to Mwamba, right baseline, throws it back across, and it's snatched away.
Sometimes you can get going a little too fast.
Approaching 1 minute left here in the first. Trinity Valley trailing 15-14. Drive on the way is up and good.
That's one person going by 4 defenders. That's just not good containment defense.
Yeah, Peyton Overton saw a little flashing. Broke to the basket, made us pay. 3-point ball game here. Up on the left side. 3 seconds called here in the paint on TVCC.
Yeah, we're not focusing on little details right now. We'll get that cleaned up. We'll be all right.
Yeah, those are the little things that really start to grind on you as a coach, right? I mean, you're sitting there going, okay, guys,
There are times when the kids pay too much attention to what the record of the other team is, and they don't realize Region 14 record doesn't always mean a lot. And everybody's going to bring the best game against the Trinity Valley.
Yeah, Region 14's got plenty of talent deep in that conference. Knocked away, but picked back up on the baseline. Shot, and 2 free throws coming here after a foul on Faye Green.
Yeah. This is going to be one of those games where we need to make sure we get every loose ball. Destiny got a little deflection there and just couldn't gather it up in time.
Yeah, and, you know, you talked a little bit about looking at records, and maybe in the back of your mind, it's 47-23 at the half, the last time we played, so they got off to a good start. But clearly, Paris has said, we're not going to get off to a slow start tonight. We cannot afford to. We got to work really hard in the early going here. And they have done in the first quarter.
And one of the things you always get scared of as a coach is that Trinity Valley was up over 30 in that game, and they let it get much closer in the second half. So that just gave Paris a little confidence they could play with the Lady Cards, and we've got to do something to change that confidence for them.
Indeed, and so with the final 20, just about half a second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. See if they go back door, finding Cater, and Abby answers.
That's been there. That was just the first time somebody made it really obvious. Cater bouncing up.
3-point shot won't go, and that is how we end at the end of one. 17-16. The Lady Dragons on top by 1 here. We'll step away. We have the second quarter coming up after this here on your Cardinal Sports Network.
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's cool. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly. My goodness. I could see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. That's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery.
So at the end of one, it's 17-16, and the Lady Cardinals pretty even on the scoring there, but not a lot of scoring. I guess it's not that far off their pace. Well, you know, they come in averaging 82 a game. That's about 20 points off the pace. Yeah. So they got to clean that up a little bit here.
And they will. They'll get some things refocused. Bree's going to be back in the game here to start the second quarter. We just got to pick the intensity level up. Just our balanced scoring just shows we're not having to rely on one person right now. Paris is really relying on Sanders to do a lot of things for them. So we keep our balanced attack and do a little bit better job of handling full court pressure. We're going to be okay.
About ready for the second quarter here with the Lady Dragons about to take the floor. Starting off the second quarter, it's going to be Kelly, Peguero, Green on the floor, DMAC, and Cater, all for Trinity Valley, as we've got 10 minutes set on the clock, ready to start the second quarter. See if they can take the lead here on that first possession. That would help things a little bit to maybe kind of right the tone here in the early going. Took the lead for a brief moment at the 4:59 mark of the first quarter, but other than that, it's been Paris. 3 on the way. Cater, shot won't go. Picked up by Twin. Her baseline shot won't go, but a foul coming here. I believe that's Micaiah House that's going to be called. Yeah, House will pick up her second foul of the afternoon. So they have to keep that in mind here.
Yeah.
Pick up another quick one. She was a big threat that first time.
You can see on the overall roster, they don't have a lot of depth, so attacking them and getting them in a little bit of foul trouble will benefit us a lot.
Only 8 players on the roster for tonight. That makes it tough. So here's the shot on the way. It's good.
What makes it really challenging is when you're trying to play full court pressure, which is probably your best option to win the game. So when you only have 8, you don't have much of a chance to rest anybody, especially if they get in foul trouble.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially you start pounding the rock down in that paint. Twin will get the lead back for TVCC. So she now has 4 points. 4 Lady Cardinals with 4 points. Almost.
There we go.
Yeah, good defense there. Forced her into a can't-win situation.
That's the first opportunity we really had to get into our full court pressure and create a turnover. So, you know, we've got to do a little bit better job there.
See if they, what they elect to do here with the inbound. They'll come right side. T-Mac, I think, was wanting to go to Cater on that baseline. Just a little fumble on the pass. She'll take it at the post, top the post, drives, shot won't go, gets a rebound, and gets the putback.
Yeah, that was a nice job right there. Patience against the zone is what you got to have.
Now there's thought there was a steal opportunity there. Just got away with that one. Blocked by McDowell underneath. Destiny gets it out to Peguero. Here come the Lady Cardinals. 3-pointer from the corner, and, we got a extra bounce step there. So that'll be a turnover on the Lady Cards with 8:53 to go here in the first half.
But we're getting out and attacking the basket a little bit more. We just quit settling for perimeter shots.
Yeah,
we'll be all right. Get them in a little bit of foul trouble.
Get it over on the right side, driving the end. McDowell with a block. She's averaging 1.2 a game, but has got 2 in the last 2 possessions. They're tied up on the sideline, and that'll be favoring, I believe, the Dragons.
Yes. Just getting in too much of a hurry. Just be patient right here. When we're patient, we're getting a good look and get some good things out of our offense.
For a second there, I thought she was doing her impersonation of a pretzel, man. She got twisted over there. Good to see her bounce back up. But you're right. Good things happen when you can, get down low and be patient with it. That's easier said than done sometimes. Good steal there from McDowell over to Peguero. Has it taken away. Tried to go crossover, and good quick hands. Got it from her. Baseline jumper on the other end. Won't go. Peguero gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Cardinals.
Nice pass.
And good move to let the defender go by. Gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was good transition defense on our part, and we really did a good job advancing the ball.
Up to a 5-point advantage for the Lady Cardinals. Paris trying to carve their way back in.
We've gone a little zone right here.
They can shoot over the top and see what they can find. Still 10 on the shot clock. Could not handle the inbound or the entry-level pass. Tried to thread the needle. It wasn't.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary. Timeout by Paris.
Timeout taken by Paris. So a 5-point advantage with 7:33 to go. We'll come back after this. More coming up on the Cardinal Sports Network.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Trinity Valley in the lead, 22-17. There's some work still to be done, though.
If we just need to clean some passing up. We're starting to get leak-outs on the transition game. If we can keep pushing the tempo, I think we're going to start hurting them a little bit on the conditioning side of things. But we've got to take care of the ball and make them work on the defensive end. If we don't get the blowout in an easy look, we need to be patient and just take our time and get a good look on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's one of those things. I think it's easy to kind of fall into that. Well, I got to make it happen right now, and that's never the answer.
This is kind of a side note. We've only got 2 officials.
You make a good point.
And that's great.
That worked. That I was going to say.
I think two officials actually focus a little bit better than the third one. I think they get too relying on one another at times. But this has been a pretty well officiated game so far, with just two officials.
Yeah, it's 7:20 to go here in the second half. Back to action. Lady Cards on the defensive side, stolen away. Nice job from Green. Went straight up, got the hands there, and then stolen right back by the players in green. Up and good. Count the basket there. That's Tyrone Sparks. Still 3-point contest. Baseline thought about it, just going to let it set up here.
Kind of goes back to what we were talking about a second ago. Just be patient. There we go.
Whoa, that was a shot that she took from Summers. She was going to the free throw line, but man, that looked like it was going to be
an easy 2 points.
Yeah.
She just got clobbered pretty good. But Twin did a good job. She could have taken that quick shot from the short corner, but we ended up 2 passes later getting a nice little look and what should have been a layup.
Now a chance to get it at the free throw line. That one will fall. McDowell is averaging 13 a game, but maybe more importantly, 8 rebounds a game, 8.6. And that puts her in the top 5 in Region 14. I mean,
she's a very deceptive player. When you look at her, you don't expect her to do some of the things she does. She's doing a great job leading this team and playing a really good role in different areas.
Working around the top of the perimeter, the Lady Dragons trying to find a crease here themselves. Still 10 on the shot clock. Kick out for 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Rebound by Twin Kelly. Over to Huff. Finding Green going strong to the basket.
There we go. They're just being patient right now. Get the ball down the floor quickly. Just be patient when you get it, when you have to go into a half-court set.
Coming back on the other end and not there. McDowell with the rebound. She'll get it over to Huff, and here come the Lady Cardinals. Inside 6 minutes to go here in the first half of play tonight from Leon Spencer Court. Glad to have you along here on the broadcast. Oh, a little
Forced
bit.
it.
Yep, triple coverage there.
Yeah.
She
and
good.
then we're not getting back on defense very well right there.
Boy, that is a tough transition. I mean, you look like running in molasses on the way back down the floor there. So 5-point advantage. About to have Cater and Peguero check in at the next stoppage of play. Wamba, right side, up top to Huff.
There it is.
Kelly inside, Twin shot rattles out, not there.
And that's usually her shot. That's her strength, is that mid-range game.
Kind of that bread and butter of her. She's so effective down low. Here is the 5-minute mark of the first half, and in the paint, shot over the top, won't go. Pulled down by Destiny McDowell. Into the paint, shot on the way, won't go.
Just forcing stuff. Just be patient. We've gotten great looks when we're being patient. Oh, dang.
Wow. That's a nice finish there, because she measured her steps, but thought that was about to be, as you see the replay. Yeah, I saw what I saw in real time. Not a whole lot.
So I'm not going to complain about two officials working hard.
That's a lot of running down that floor. 3-point game here with 4:42 left in the first half. Glad to have your eyes on this one. Here is Paris can pull with the in. One, but misses the free throw. Thought about the 3 now. Gets a step back 3 right side. Not there. Fight for it. Brianna pulls it down. Gets rid of it. Down low to Cater. Up and foul underneath.
Bree kind of tweaked something right there on that rebound. Somebody came down on her awkwardly. But that was a good attack. Nice look. And we brought another foul on them. Just when we're patient in the half court, we put them in tough situations. We got to keep doing that.
Yeah, you can see the impact when the Lady Cardinals are doing just that, because boy, it's tough to defend. Cater's shot on the way is good. So Abby with her 5th point of the afternoon. Comes in averaging 10.3 a game, 5 rebounds a game for the Lady Cardinals. Back to a 4-point advantage. Make it 5 as she goes 2 for 2.
We need to get a defensive stop and keep making a run. We're starting to do some really good things on the offensive end when we're patient. So if we start putting together some stops on defensive end, we're going to get some separation before we go to the locker room at half.
Shot over the top. Nicely done. Gets the bucket.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah.
I thought we played pretty solid defensive possession. She just made a good shot.
And you can live with that. It's,
Yeah.
When it's a little bit sloppy, that's when it's tough to swallow. Bree steps inside the arc. Shot on the way, and it's good. Well, she's got a nice range. She can hit inside and outside, averaging right at 6 a game. That's her first bucket of the evening. Wamba almost had that. Cater couldn't control it. And last touched by the Cardinals, Lady Cards. So 3:27 to go, first half of play. Into the ball game for Summers will be Overton. Good closeout defense, but just another good shot.
She had a hand in her face, and I'm not sure she didn't have a finger or two on the ball.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's tough to, sometimes you hit a shot like that, you're just like, okay, we'll do it again here in a few moments. I mean, not a lot you can do differently on that.
That was a foul on Sanders right there, and that's where we keep attacking. That's her second foul. We keep pushing things. She's got 3 more minutes. Coach isn't putting her on the floor, so we need to make sure we kind of go at her a little bit.
Yeah, Sanders has 2, as does House. So both of them have to be a little bit careful here in the final 3.
Yeah, and maybe that'll pull them out of that full court pressure.
3-pointer on the way from Brianna Paguero. Bree for 3, as Benny likes to say. And he's said it a lot this year. Boy, she's really deadly from there. Shot over the top, won't go. Fight for the loose ball, and it'll go to the Lady Cardinals. Arrow favoring Trinity Valley. So
it's not backing. Their foul trouble on their key players is not backing them out of this full court press. So she's committed to doing this because she thinks this is her best chance to win.
Yeah, and you just got to, like you said, there's only a couple of ways you're going to get it done. Going up, I think she lost control, and it will be off of Mwamba.
So, just getting in too much of a hurry. That's the freshman right there.
And coming on for her will be Pashane Johnson. Pashane stepping to the floor at 2:47 left.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little separation. We just be patient in the half court.
Coach Brittany Christian got to be, right, feeling like, hey, if we close these next 2 minutes out pretty well, we're going to be in good shape for the second half. But Lady Cardinals want to close this quarter out with some more distance.
Yeah, good defensive intensity by Cater right there.
Yeah, that'll help get it going as Abby works the ball back up to Paguero, who just nailed that 3-pointer not long ago. Huff inside to Cater, now out. Being patient, still got 5 on the shot clock. Paguero for 3, not there, getting the rebound. Here come the Dragons. Oh! Shot is missed, but a foul coming here.
It could be on Bree.
Be her second foul of the evening. So Twin will have to check back in, and Bree will take a seat with 2:02 to go. Glad to see her able to kind of shake off that whatever happened a while ago, a little
just somebody rolled up. Yeah, somebody just rolled on her the wrong way.
Well, talk about a physical game. I mean, you've seen it up close through the years. I mean, it's very much high impact. The first free throw's good.
We got to be prepared to see that pressure again. Maybe we can get leaked out and get an easy look. If not, just work it around, make their defense work.
Going 2 for 2 at the stripe there, so back to a 4-point game with 2 minutes left in the first half. At the end of one, Lady Cardinals trailed by one. It was 17-16. Now they're up 33-29. Skip pass over in the corner. Thought about it, but being real patient here. Still 8 on the clock. Steps aside, shot on the way. Not there. Cater with over the top.
That's going to be her. Shows her first, I thought. Yeah, first foul.
So that'll be good D again by the Lady Dragons. They've worked hard.
We've got to find a better way of breaking down that zone. And Twin did a good job right there, getting the screen, just couldn't knock down the shot.
So here comes Paris on the attack on left side. Good movement. And now an offensive foul here on number 2,
That's our
Renee
second.
Tumblin. So 3 Lady Dragons with 2 apiece, and you almost kind of expect that the kind of defense they play, but you don't want to give them up on the offensive end.
Well, that just means they're going to stay packed in that zone that they're running. We just I can't sound like a broken record, but
Cater shot not there, but real quick on the shot. They probably could have got a little better look there. Here's a 3 on the way to trying to answer on the baseline. Shot up and good. Count the basket for House. And the foul is going to be on Cater. That'll be on.
That's their second. Every time we start to kind of pull away, we have a little rush on the offensive end. Take a couple possessions where we're not very patient. Don't get the best look we could.
So Abby had been foul free for about 18 and a half minutes of the first half. Now picked up her second here in the last minute plus. So 1-point ball game with 1 minute to go, almost stolen away.
House has done a good job for them getting rebounds on both ends, but also being a pretty good offensive threat for them. She's knocked down some tough shots.
Inside a minute to go. It'll be over on the right side. Kelly directing it, traffic up top. Trying to decide which way they're going to attack. Try to force it down low there. And it just went there for Johnson. They shoot on the other end. Not there. Rebound inside by McDowell. I would have given the Lady Dragons a lead. Kelly, 6 seconds difference in the game clock and shot clock. Baseline shot on the way. Not there.
That's good patience. You can live with that one.
Dragons, if they like to, and now they will, obviously, there's 10 seconds of the game clock here. They hold it for the last shot. Chance to take the lead at the buzzer here. Knocked away. Out of bounds off the Lady Cards with 3.6 seconds to go. Still get another crack at it.
Had a good chance right there to go to the locker room for sure with the lead. Just couldn't control the loose ball.
So Paris will have a shot with 3.6 left in the first half of play. They'll have to work. Shot on the way. Not there. It was
that was a good look.
It was. They got a great opportunity there. 33-32. Trinity Valley leading by 1 as we go to intermission. We'll get your thoughts here before we go to break. What did you see here in the first half?
We did a decent job of attacking and getting them in enough foul trouble that it forced them to go out of the full court pressure. When we're patient on the offensive end, we get good looks. When we're not, we take the first rush shot, and that is tended to leave them in a position to get a nice looking offensive transition look at the basket. So
Lady Cardinals scored 17 that quarter, and it was 15 for Paris. That's where we get to the 1-point ball game. 33-32. Trinity Valley leading. Second half coming up here in a few moments on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand-rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
The spicy crispy chicken sandwich comes in a foil bag, not just to keep all that crispy, juicy tenderness warm, but to let you see the look on your face when that spicy pepper sauce hits. Mickey D's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work. The physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it is it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry, is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new Double Berry Cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh-cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
Halftime here at Trinity Valley. You see some of the highlights.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you got it.
Green was able to go strong to the basket. Faye ended up with, here in the first half, goodness, she had 6 points in the first half. And Green is averaging 7.8, so she basically got all of her points there during the first half. She was a big off the bench. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tim Howard. Benny Rogers be back with us Saturday when the Cardinals will be hosting, the men will be hosting Bossier Parish. We'll have that game for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network at 4 o'clock. And then a week, is that 2 weeks? No, a week from Saturday, the Lady Cardinals versus TJC. Live coverage here on the Cardinal Sports Network beginning at 12:45. We hope you'll join us for that one. Let's talk a little bit about the first half here as Trinity Valley was down at the end of the first quarter. They found themselves trailing by a point, 17-16. Not much difference in the second half, although Trinity Valley led for most of that. A good push from Paris came back to pull them within one. And now with, the third quarter looming, it's going to be a decisive battle, you would think, over the next quarter, deciding how that fourth quarter will go. And one area of concern for Brittany Christian, I'll tell you right off the bat, would be, hey, we got to stay out of foul trouble. We come in here with a limited bench. We've got 8 players on the roster. We got 4 players with 2 fouls apiece, and the style that they were playing in the first half is tough. 94 feet of pressure. You pick up a lot of fouls on that. So, and then you factor in the fatigue factor, what that would play. Those legs start to get tired sometimes, and you start reaching. So It'll be interesting to see how they approach that. As far as the Lady Cardinals are concerned, there are 3 players with 2 fouls, but a much deeper bench. In fact, their talent is deep too. I mean, it's almost like plug and play with the Lady Cardinals. They are very well balanced. So with a few seconds left before the second half starts, we'll get a chance to talk about the leading scores for Trinity Valley. The Cardinals' leading scorer was, let's see, I had that somewhere. Somewhere, I promise I had it. I'll look up on the board and do it from memory. 8 points, leading scorer for Destiny McDowell. Then you've got Twin with 6, and that are your 2 top scorers for Trinity Valley. We're about ready for the second half. Glad to have you joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network. And hats off to Brittany Christian and her squad as they've come on the road, taking the road Highway 19 south for them, coming into Athens tonight. Played a good first half of play, and Coach Ivy and her squad ready to take it to another level, see if they can't get off to a great start in the third. And usually what they do to so many teams is bring that pressure defense. We'll see what they're able to do. Starting in the third. Starters back on the floor for the Cardinals. Good motion from the Lady Dragons as shots on the way. It's no good. Rebound by Peguero. Twin going up. Draws the foul. She'll be going to the free throw line. So good energy right off the bat here from the Lady Cardinals. And I don't think it escaped you. They were on the floor pretty early in the second, during halftime. Not a lot said to them. They had to get out and shoot some shots.
There's probably a little come to Jesus meeting, and it didn't take long for that to get conveyed.
Yeah. So, and probably the players were ready to get on the floor. I was like, let me get out there and shoot a few. At the free throw line, speaking of shooting, will be Twin Kelly, 5'8" sophomore out of Duncanville. That one goes, so that is...
and our third official showed up.
I thought for a second there they were going to pull Miles out to try and do that too. He's been running all the graphics and all the... doing a great job there. Thought, why can't he do that too? 2 for 2 at the stripe, gets it done, and that's a 3-point lead here. Lady Cards in their own press, and Cater just misses a steal there. Block from McDowell. That's her third block unofficially here in the ball game. Down the floor, up, shooting, and can't get it to fall. Out of bounds, last touch too. Oh, I thought that might have been on House there for a second, but
I think we got a trade-off right there. We could have had the third foul on Cater, and I think I'll take that trade.
Yeah, that's a good trade. You're right. I mean, those fouls are limited. So, and 9:10 to go.
And Cater's one of our energy players. You don't want her sitting on the bench.
Very high energy too. A lot of spark from her. See if the D can close out here. Peguero tried to pull that down, couldn't get it. Cater swatted at it. Rebound, Brianna going down court. Nice pass and good result.
That's a good transition. And it's allowing us to get back in our full court pressure. Kind of disrupt some things. There we go.
Tip and a steal. Cater and the Lady Cards with numbers. Peguero passing off to Abby. Tried to get a little flop city going there, but not gonna fool anyone.
Couldn't get her footwork together to go up strong, but she still got the foul and is going to the free throw line.
So Abby will have a chance to build on her 6 points in the first half. Abby is sophomore that's averaging 75%, but hit 4 for 4 in the first half.
Yeah.
And I just put the big jinx on her there. I shouldn't have said that till after the game.
Yeah.
But usually Benny does that, so he's not
You
here
are
to say
taking-
it's me that does it, but it is always me that does it.
I was thinking we were getting off to a great start on the free throw line, and you're
I
going to
had to
go and try to
mention-
jinx it.
Well, and now with the delay, it's not on me, it's on the towel. That's what happened. So, wet spot on the floor, that'll be cleaned up, and here's free throws. Katie.
I don't know that she's had one that just went straight through all night long. They've all been right around the rim, so we'll take it.
Abby at the stripe, chance to make it a 7-point lead, and does. 39-32. Trinity Valley in the press. And we talked a little bit at halftime. We've got 4 players with 2 fouls each. Nice transition by Overton delivering. But they've got to be, mindful of that themselves because they play such aggressive defense on a press, especially with the factor of fatigue in the second half. Those legs get tired. You start playing with your hands and reaching a little bit. Shouldn't, but that happens.
A little bit of a sloppy pass.
8:08 to go, 5-point lead, but missed an opportunity there.
Yeah.
Trying to dictate the tempo there off the press. .16 on the shot clock. Down low. Good strong move, but could not finish, and McDowell pulls it down.
Much better defensive intensity to start this second half.
Off running the show up top. Come around to Twin. Kelly dishing to Huff, and now Peguero ready to attack. Driving, had it knocked away. Lady Dragons on the run.
Good defensive recovery right there. Our defense, except for that little Bart.
I was going to say, I was right there with you, and then saw a streaking Dragon down low.
And then another sloppy turnover.
That one just got away from him there. So at 7:09 mark.
Yeah, every time we
Dragons
start to
still
make
here.
a run, we get a little bit sloppy and let them back in the game. So got to maintain that intensity and that focus, finish this game off.
So here is a fresh 30 for the Lady Dragons. Within 3 here. Leon Spencer Court. Side Cardinal Jim. Yeah, I was going to say, no collision. Thought there would be a travel almost. Pulling it down is House. 3 on the way from Overton. She just tied it up.
Yeah.
Peyton Overton.
Got a little sloppy on movement on defense. Got to keep the intensity going.
7th point for Overton. She had 16 the first time these two played. So they did a good job in the first half of holding them at bay. She had 4, but that'll get her to 7, just like that. Cater handling a hot pass on the baseline. Now reach on Overton, and that'll be her first foul of the evening. There's 3 fouls on Sanders up there, so you keep attacking down low and try to get the easy basket, and also get them in foul trouble. Cardinals an inbound underneath. Huff was like, move.
Yeah, there wasn't much movement on that inbound play.
That clock starts running, especially on the inbounders' mind. They're like, move. There's a 3 from the corner. Peguero.
There we go.
Brianna Peguero knocking that one down. Gives her 8, her second 3-pointer of the night. I didn't put my hands up until it was coming here. Almost stolen away.
Just almost got a 10-second count.
Very close.
Yeah.
Knocked away. Stolen by Huff. Lady Cards trying to run. Crossover. Pass off in the corner. Baseline jumper.
Short. There we go.
Rolls it home.
Come on. Keep your defensive intensity. Let's get something good happening right here.
It's a 5-point advantage. D's got to work. 3 on the other side is there. Overton again with another 3.
Yeah. Quit losing shooters.
Yeah, you gotta maintain that defense on them because they especially Overton. She's hit back-to-back 3s for her. She got 10 in the ball game. House with 15. 10 on the clock. Gets that one to go. 46-42. Now a steal from Twin. Bringing it up the floor. Going hard to the basket. Pass off to Aguero. And a blocking foul called here. Twin giving someone a little taste of what she's so good at. Man, was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago? She had 4 charges that she drew. And I think all of those were in the first half.
And she drew a few in the Kilgore game. So
yeah, she's really good at it. Yeah. Says, let me go hit somebody on the other end. But those feet weren't planted, so she's going to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think they're going to turn that over. We're going to take the ball out of bounds. I don't think he's going to give them the shooting foul.
Let's see what the conference here.
Yeah, we're going to the baseline for an inbounds play.
Spoken like a coach, you've seen that a time or two in your day, huh?
It's good to see officials communicate and get the right call. She was passing the ball. I would have taken the free throws, but...
Yeah, so that indeed is where we're at with 5 minutes to go. We'll step away. We've got a media timeout. 4-point lead for Trinity Valley when we come back after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
What?
It's our boy.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
Point lead for the Lady Cardinals as they get a chance to kind of regather themselves on the sideline. Coach Ivy's still coaching away here after, some improvement off of the first half, but still not quite what they're used to.
Yeah, we're still having a few breakdowns on defense. The defense started out with some really good intensity. If we can get refocused and take care of some business on that end, we're making enough runs on offense that we should be able to get some separation.
The Lady Cardinals were up by a point, 33-32, when the third quarter started. They've put up 13 to 10. So a 3-point advantage here in the third quarter with 5 minutes to go. Cardinals to inbound. Kick ball, I believe.
We just need a little ball fake on that. That should have been an easy basket for Faye going down the middle because nobody moved with her.
Those are gimmies. Good recovery there from Bree to catch that. 3-pointer on the way. Won't go. She's going to call that a pass, though. Cater with the catch and the foul.
I don't think Beanie's given her the assist on that one.
No, I don't think anyone has dropped her head. Just let it fly. So it's a 4-point advantage at the free throw line is Cater, who does get the offensive rebound and goes up strong.
Just had it roll around and off the basket, but she'll get 2 right here.
7 for 7 on the night at the free throw line for Abby Cater. Nine points on the evening.
Free throw shooting has been the difference in this game for us. If we're shooting like we typically are, we're not getting anything good out of this. But right now, we're getting some good looks on the free throw line.
Dragons attacking, going down low, partially blocked, I think, from Giant.
Nice, strong rebound. Faye is so strong. I don't think people realize how strong that kid is.
You saw a little bit of it there. She bounced off of her, and she didn't move.
Yeah.
Straight up. 6-point lead, trying to build on that. Inside 4.5 to go. Pass underneath.
Right idea.
Mishandled.
Yeah. A little bit behind her, but that was a good set right there. That was a good look against the zone.
Comes the pressure again. Trinity Valley is really working on the defensive side of the ball. Abby just picked up a foul. That'll be her third.
Yeah. Had a nice little trap set there. Just got her with a little bit of the knee.
So Abby checks out. Pashani coming on. They got her with a knee there. And so now her third foul of the night. Good pass down low. Shot is knocked away, but going to be whistled for the foul.
Vegas picking up another one.
Second.
That's their second. I think that sums up our night right there.
Yeah, I probably picked up on that. 48-43 here with 4:02 to go. Been a good one here this evening rather, at Cardinal Gymnasium. Gets a friendly roll. So Summers has 6 on the night. Oh, lazy pass there, and it's going to be a steal, but then another steal by the Cardinals. Twin pulls up.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Nice assist from Green. Good court awareness. So Trinity Valley up 6. Looks like, yeah, Jones is a little gimpy down there. She's limping on that left ankle. They're going to have to get her out. They'll stop the clock.
Got a quick substitution. We also made a substitution too.
So Johnson will sit. Green, Wamba, Kelly, Huff, and Peguero on the floor. None of them at the basket.
Yeah, that was a little too easy.
Just one quick jab step. Almost knocked away, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Tumblin, who went a tumbling.
Yeah.
Renee out of New Orleans. Good effort, though, from the sophomore for Paris. 3:15 to go. Third quarter. Peguero, she's got 2 threes on the night, working over to Johnson.
She's open in the corner again.
Over and down low. Twin being patient still. 8 on the clock. Now in trouble. 5 seconds. 5-second call there. She just lose herself in the clock, or just got a little too.
Just not the intensity level. Coach said it a second ago. Find some energy. We're not playing with it a lot right now. I mean, that's indicative of the score right now. It's a 4-point game. I know we're down a couple of bodies, but
Going to be a whistle and a foul here. This one will be on Green, number
that's her
14.
third.
She's picked up her third on the night. So inside 3 minutes to go here in the third. It's a 4-point ball game. Chance to pull within 2 at the stripe. It'll be Peyton Overton. Overton had 16 her last time out. She's got 10 in the contest right now. Missed a big one there. First free throw shot, no good.
Got a score from Glenn. Glenn's up 64-38 at the end of the third.
Well, they got a good shooting team, don't they?
They've got a great team.
I mean, they have 3 of the top 5 3-point shooters in the conference. The leading shooter in the conference is Amani Jenkins. She's shooting 60 or 40% from 3. They have the next 2, 3, and 4. Here's a drive from Peguero. Won't go.
Just a little out of control.
Yeah, that's one they're going to want back. That's a good drive, but missed it underneath. I think she's anticipating being fouled there and just lost control. Peguero. Johnson down in the paint, and McDowell can't get it to fall. Green.
Wow. We're getting the ball back.
Minute 53 left here in the third. $19 on the shot clock. Mamba gonna drive. Goes up strong and can't get it to fall. Quickly back down the floor. Here come the Lady Dragons. 3-pointer on the way. Missed everything. McDowell gets it up to Peguero. A lot of contact. They're letting
Nice
play. Putback is good for Faye Green.
Bree's trying to bring some energy in the transition game, so.
Yeah, usually you can really up that tempo, get some good things happening. Timeout on the floor. Here, let's keep it here for a few seconds. Just get your thoughts on this third quarter here. As you know, there's not much separation. I mean, it was 33-32 at halftime. Still now a 5-point game, so we got a little bit, but still hanging around tough.
You know, we're putting up almost 20 points right here this quickly in the third quarter. We've just got to get some defensive stops. And part of it is our defensive transition. Is like Coach said, we don't have a lot of energy out right now on that end, and that's allowing them to get some open looks and letting them get some offensive rebounds where we're fouling.
I think a shot that's in your screen right now is you don't even need audio. You can see that she's talking about intensity. Hey, let's bring it. Bring the heat, bring the intensity, the energy, because it all feeds off of itself. Yeah, you get the quick points, get the basket, you start feeling good about yourself. Crowd gets into it. It's a win-win-win.
Yeah. Our fans really feed off those big runs, and we've got a nice little run to start this quarter. We're just not getting defensive stops, and that's where the game's really going to be decided at the end, is if we can get the stops we need to get.
52-47 with 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Ready for action to continue on here at Leon Spencer Court inside Cardinal Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Valley here in Athens. Athens well represented tonight. Pretty good crowd for a midweek night. Working around the perimeter. Drive, now a kick out. Baseline drive, good take, but can't finish. And good job by Mwamba, balancing on the baseline. Here comes Johnson. Out to Peguero in the paint. Spin move and a basket not to be, but McDowell's there. She pulls it up, goes strong, left it short. The putback by Green is good.
And that's our strength right now in this game. We've got some really good rebounders in the game right now. So,
yeah, Trinity Valley is. Oh, that's a big answer there from number 33, Overton. She's had a great second half.
Yeah, she has, and we've got to quit losing that shooter. She's finding a spot in the corner, and she's feeling comfortable right now.
She had four.
There's a
nice answer on the other end. Had 4 at intermission. She's had 10 the second half, but a great answer by the Lady Cardinals.
This is where we got to come back and start getting some stops on the defensive end.
Final 15 seconds to go in the third. Drive on the baseline, a little poke still almost, but got a little piece of the body there. So McDowell will pick up her first foul of the evening.
Big House is coming back in for Paris. So
Huff will check in for the Lady Cards. Brianna Peguero sits. And Shamira.
I think we're trying to protect Faye right there, not getting a cheap foul at the last 8 seconds of the game, or the quarter.
Good point there. You don't want to get any cheap ones. So 7 seconds. Drive from House. Kick out for 3. Dang. Put it up and good. Sanders. That's a couple of back-to-back threes to make it a interesting ball game. It's a 4-point advantage. The Cards, Lady Cards up, but fourth quarter's coming up. It's going to be a fun one. We'll have it for you after this on the Cardinals Sports.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
see a grind for the fourth quarter. The key's going to come down. Both teams right now have not had a lot of free throws, but they've made every free throw count right now. So that's probably going to be a deciding factor down the stretch.
What do you think Coach Christian's saying to the Lady Dragons?
Keep doing what they're doing.
They've stayed out of foul trouble, to be honest with you. They've still got a lot to give. A couple of players with 3, but, I mean, you're playing 94 feet a D. That's tough to do.
And like we said earlier, that's going to be their only chance to really win this game. So they're going to stick with that strategy, and hopefully at some point we can figure some things out and take advantage of it.
57-53 as we start the fourth quarter. Here is the pass going around right side. Wamba going in, had it knocked away. Good hands. I think that was Sanders that got a piece of it. And now she's going to go. Oh, why'd she pull up? Looked like she was.
I thought she had a layup.
Yeah, I did too.
She settled.
So missing there, and the Lady Cards squeeze it out of the air. Wamba for 3. Not there, but
nice putback. Oh.
McDowell had the rebound, can't get it to fall, and now knocked away. D-Mac,
she usually gets those finishes.
Boy, she's so good in the paint. And just had that one knocked away. Woo. I thought that would whistle coming there, but the Cards have picked that one up.
Yeah.
So inside the first minute of play here, looking over the last quarter, it was 24-21 Cards, but Dragons still battling with a steal and missed a layup underneath.
We got to start taking a little bit better care of the ball.
Yeah, that's going to come back to haunt you.
Yeah, that's where we're missing Mimi tonight.
Inside, thought about it, being very patient. Still 15 on the shot. Wamba, kick out shot inside the three-point arc. Count the basket. Nice touch from McDowell.
Yeah, that was a nice possession right there. We didn't force anything. Took what the defense gave us.
So with the clock approaching 8 minutes, it's a 6-point game. Knocked away, picked up down low, and foul and one.
That was a sloppy possession by Paris, but they benefited from a lucky little bounce back to them.
So House, you look up and she's back at the stripe. She's got 15 on the afternoon or the evening. 17 rather, as she gets the bucket and one opportunity.
Yeah.
So she had 20 the last time these two teams played. And she's trying to do that and then some again tonight. Still a long way to go tonight. Gets that one to fall.
And it allows Paris to set back up in their pressure.
Good job by the Lady Cards handling it. Down low, the shot blocked in the paint. Picked up by D-Mac. Shot over the top is good. Destiny McDowell. 5-point ball game. 7:35 drive on the way. Shot no good. McDowell with a rebound. And
what we need Paris to do is start trying to force some things and take some bad shots.
I was going to say, that's a very crucial part of this ball game, isn't it? And you can put together a nice run here. It really makes it tough on Paris.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go with 7:15 left in this one. Oh, boy. Kept alive down low. The Lady Cards, the 2 on the clock, forcing that one up. Got rim, but couldn't get the rebound. Paris being patient themselves on this trip. Starting to see how much of an impact all the press is taking on this short roster. Swatted away. McDowell with a block. Peguero taking to the other end. And good.
That was Sanders not being able to actually play some tough defense there because of the foul situation. So that was a good breakout right there.
Nice job. You saw the block, the replay there by McDowell. Good to see her able to put pressure on that ankle. Looked like she tweaked it a little bit on the on the steal. With the timeout on the floor, it is a media timeout. We'll step away. More coming up after this. Cardinals up 7 on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
And welcome back. Cardinals leading by 17. ECC Lady Cardinals up 63-56. And your thoughts here with this fourth quarter underway?
We just need to keep making some stops on the defensive end. We're scoring pretty well. We're getting some good looks at the basket. We just need to make sure we get some stops on the defensive end. And when they do get a shot, we're giving up too many offensive rebounds at winning time, and we need to clean that up also.
Yeah, slow start for them tonight, but you look up, still 6.5 to go. They're if they can have a strong finish, they could close in on that 82-point average. So, I mean, really not that far off the pace. Knocked away, good hustle there by Overton to tip it away or tip it back to her teammate who could not hit the three. Guerrero saw D-Mac a little too late.
Yeah.
Decided, probably rightfully so, can't force it now. Going strong to the basket. Oh, had it blocked underneath. Good defensive play there from the Dragons. Going up and kissing it off the glass. It's good for Zachariah Somers.
We got too many standing at half court when that girl's laying it up. We've got to do a better job on that.
3-point attempt passed off. Now Peguero for three. Not there. Green underneath.
There we go.
And she will draw the foul.
And that's going to be her fourth.
Free throws coming, and that's
how
good
House
on
is
House.
yes.
She's been a brick house down low, just tough all night long, and has 18 points. So Lady Dragons can ill afford to lose her, you would think.
And they're to the point now where she can't come out because that's been their source on offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, not only the leading scorer for the Dragons, but leading scorer in the ball game. So first free throw is good. One more coming here for Faye. The sophomore out of Monroe, Louisiana, hits 2 at the line. So they will sit House briefly for tumbling. You got to think it's going to be just a quick, hey, you got 4, catch your breath, and get her right back in because she's been dominant.
That's their leading scorer right now. You got everybody on the floor for them with 2 or 3 fouls, and we got to keep pushing the issue on that one.
Pulling it down, Summers driving, now setting it back up top. 10 on the clock, and they let go of a long 3. Rebound coming, and that's taken by McDowell. D-Mac over to Peguero. 3 as Lady Cards attack with 5:05 to go here in the fourth. Lost it, just lost it, and it's picked up by Overton.
Oh, great block.
Abby Cater hustling all the way back down and taking it.
That was
Swat and Sparks shot
that was
away.
Great hustle. She came from the elbow, from the wing on the other side all the way down the floor on what should have been an easy layup from Paris. And
got it cleanly, too. They'll inbound it, but yeah, you saw there on the replay. You called it perfect. It's coming to you. Eddie, I thought that was yours at first.
I thought about grabbing it.
I don't think anyone would have noticed. He's wearing a headset. I think he's supposed to be on the floor. Inside 5 to go. It's a 7-point game. Good one here tonight as Paris Lady Dragons have been battling all night. Shot on the way, no good. Abby Cater pulls it down. Here come the Lady Cardinals. Pass off to Green. Green catches, shoots, and scores. Great job there. Great pass. But then just fell asleep there for a second.
Yeah, we were talking about who we had to cover, but we didn't get back and protect the rim, and that's the first priority, especially in transition defense.
Man, you got a good look at that replay that time of just how tight the passing window was. The lane had to be, and she threaded the needle. Great job. So chance to climb back in. I mean, they got to be careful. It's 9 right now, and they're starting to miss free throws. They left a few points on the floor.
I've got to think that's got to be a little dead leg because they're down to a small rotation because of fouls. So hopefully that's what's happening, and we can continue getting a little separation here.
Yeah, those free throws get tougher and tougher, don't they? A scoring update. Looks like we'll get to that momentarily. Green on the drive. Shot on the way. Will go, but the putback is good by Cater. Count the basket and a foul on Peyton Overton. Don't look now, but she's got 3 fouls.
And that was just good work on offensive rebound. Good finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to Blinn won their game against Jacksonville 81-47 to remain in first place right now in conference play.
Yeah, they're the number 3 team in the country. Technical foul just assessed on Coach Christian. I think she had heard enough.
Yeah, the new official is not taking a whole lot of lip from anybody right now. So we'll get her.
I'm not sure if she was the intended official to be here, by the way. Might have been I got a pinch hit for her, and now I'm here, and I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, yeah, that got that drew the ear of the official, and Bree connects at the free throw line. Well, 4 minutes to go. You cannot afford to be giving up free throws and extra possessions, so something set her off. Oh, boy, that ball was going to sit on the rim.
And that's her first free throw miss of the night.
And they've done an excellent job of free throws, over 90%.
That's what's allowed us to get the separation that we have. So, very good job by the Lady Card so far. Hopefully we can finish that.
Working over in the corner, down low, good entry level. Bree with 4 minutes to go inside the arc. Baseline shot on the way, count the basket.
Her shot's been falling very well tonight, and that was a good look.
Peguero picking up her 13th point. Good job on the defensive side of things. Here comes Johnson pushing. Goes up, shoots, and can't get it to fall, but Cater with the rebound, the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Abby's
had quite a few offensive rebounds tonight, and it's paying off big right here down the stretch. That's the 4th foul on Sanders.
Boy, she's got to be real careful now.
Yes, and she's really been the instigator on the offensive end. She's been putting the ball in the right places and getting the ball down the floor quickly, so getting her out of the game could be huge.
Missed the first free throw of the night for Abby. 8 of 9 on the evening for her. She's been really clutch at the stripe. I'm looking over at Sanders. Missed the second one, but Sanders has 4 fouls now. She was really tugging on those shorts.
Yeah.
You know the leg's got to be burning, so she'll have to be careful.
She hasn't had much of a blow tonight.
No.
And that shot was falling for her early in the game, so that...
A fatigue factor kicking in. Bree splitting defenders. Pass off the Green. Shot. And a foul coming here.
That was a great attack by Bree and a very nice finish on the pass to put her teammate in a position to knock down a couple of free throws.
.3:15 to go in 72-59.
And that's another player with 4 fouls for Paris.
Well, it's a juggling act at this point. I mean, there's not a lot left there to work with when you got an eight-player rotation and you're in foul trouble. Coach, you've been playing such 94 feet of defense.
She's gotten the best out of her game plan today for Paris, so it hasn't worked out right here in the end. We're able to get some separation to 15 points with 3 to go, so she played as well as she could tonight.
Green gets that free throw to go and now has 16 in the contest. Got a timeout on the floor with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the ball game. We'll take a break. We come back with the finish after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
74-59, Trinity Valley leading. The Lady Cardinals have really looked more on point in the second half. Would you agree?
They've been a little more patient on the offensive end, but they've also started getting some transition. I think they're really starting to wear Paris out in the transition game. Paris isn't banging down the shots they were in the third quarter, and I think fatigue is starting to play a little bit in it. But we still got to stay focused this last 3 minutes and finish this thing the right way.
You've seen the lead balloon now to 15. What's the attack measure for the Dragons? What's the Lady Dragons' options? They're going to have to start hitting behind the arc.
They're going to have to start banging down some shots, and they're going to have to start creating some turnovers to get back into this.
They have a chance here with 3:05, pulling up the shot short, and Peguero rebounds that one. Trying to go coast to coast. Oh, she's a good ball handler, working around the perimeter. Cater's going to be the benefactor, but the pass come from Johnson.
That was a nice pass from Faye. She put the bounce pass right where her teammate needed it to be to get a finish.
Yeah, Faye Green with a great pass. She saw it there on the replay. Man, oh man. Long three on the way. Not there. Rebound, Faye Green. Oh my! Threw it away.
As good as the other pass was, that was other in
it
the
was
spectrum.
just about as bad as it could be.
And we've lost somebody.
Oh man, easy bucket underneath. Peguero was kind of looking back at her like, I'm totally over here. And almost had that one get away. They'll squeeze it with 2:05 to go. Still up 15, so in good shape, but you want to be building for the regional tournaments just around the corner.
Yeah.
So you want to see Cater get the shot up. Not there, got her on rebound. And she's fouled.
She's got to have 7 or 8 offensive rebounds this half. She's been really good for us down the stretch.
Quite an answer for her. She's played really, really clutch, as you mentioned here, in this second half for sure. Look on the board right now. You got Green with 16. At the line is Cater with 14. She could make it 16. And then Peguero with 13. So 3 scores right there.
And this is what's been really beneficial with Abby getting to those offensive rebounds. A lot of her points are on the free throw line tonight. And so she's drawing a lot of those fouls that are up there on the Paris side of the board.
Goes 2 for 2 on that trip. So unofficially, we've got her for 10 of 12 at the line tonight. Good move.
Abby got in there and affected the way that ball was going up and got the rebound.
And have very deliberate time managing the clock. Now a foul called out front.
And she's going to the free throw line again and put another girl in, for another Dragon from Paris, in foul trouble with her 4th foul.
Yeah, they have begun to mount here. The only one that's got a few to give is Sparks. She checked in a little bit ago. She hasn't got a foul yet. So if there's going to be some fouls coming, I expect Sparks to be the one. Free throws on its way and good. It's set to go. 2 for 2 on that trip now. Lady Dragons played well tonight, but we're going to have to find an answer in a hurry. Here's a 3 on the way. Had 2. Had a foot on the line over there, or might have been inside the line on the far side of the court.
Just need to make sure we take care of the ball, have good solid possessions down the stretch.
Pass to Green down low. Her shot's up and good. Pass in, entry-level pass from Huff there. Oh,
She anticipated that real well. Just couldn't get her hand in the right spot, but good anticipation by Faye.
Yeah, as they were almost able to steal that and get a quick look. Inside a minute to go. Now it's up to a 19-point game. And the Lady Cardinals have a chance to go ahead of their average. They come in averaging 82.6 a game and start out real slow, but now they're right there at that average with 82 in the game.
Faye did a really good job and showed her growth as a player this year. She's seen that one little give and go several times, and she played it very well on the defensive end.
Thought about going to Cater. Now they'll go out top. Johnson back over there. Mwamba. 20 on the shot clock. Johnson will drive. Shot on the way. Not there. Rebound, Lady Dragons. A foul there with 23.9 to go.
Yeah, we kind of bailed her out by not getting back like we should have on that one.
So it'll be 2 free throws coming here. Foul on number 11, Shamira Bologna. I think Coach Christian, like you talked about, they really had one really way to attack this thing. They did a great job over 3.5 quarters, but just ran out of gas down the stretch.
Foul trouble caught up with them, which that style of play kind of tends to. And if you don't have numbers, you really can't play a good rotation with it. And it caught up to them.
Free throw is good, so 23.9 seconds to go. We're going to have a quick timeout. We'll keep it here and talk about the way we got to this point. Paris actually led by 1 at the end of 1. Trinity Valley came back real quick in the second quarter and took the lead, but a good closeout by Paris at the half.
Yeah. And this is really the start of the end of the third quarter and the entirety of the fourth quarter. We've done a good job of just really pushing the tempo, bringing some fatigue to the Lady Dragons, and really attacking on it enough that we've gotten all their key players into foul trouble, and they're not able to play their defensive intensity the way they would. They're just not as free to play it. That foul trouble has limited some things they'd probably want to do.
I think also that Trinity Valley was able to get into more of their press defense after making some shots and able to establish their style, their brand, and good things happen. So should be a dribble out here with 23 on the clock.
Yeah.
82-65. Lady Cardinals looking to improve to 23-2 on the year, 10-1 in the conference. Well, and now a foul.
And Abby's drawn another foul.
Well, stop us if you've heard this before. Abby Cater to the free throw line. Abby at the stripe, I think, close to a record for her. She's now at the stripe for the 15th time tonight. She's definitely made her presence known up there. And making the majority of them on point tonight, only missed 2.
When she plays like this, we're a different team. And you could see it during the end of her freshman year, especially when we got to the national tournament. When she plays with a lot of intensity. And when we can keep her focused and keep her out of foul trouble, she does some good things for us.
14 of 16 at the stripe for Abby Cater. That's how it'll end here, 84-65, I believe. Yeah, that was knocked out of bounds. So congratulations, Lady Cardinals. Your thoughts on this win tonight?
This is part of the season where you just got to grind out wins. And it wasn't a pretty one at the start, but talent kind of prevailed, and we got the grind, and we got a good win.
Thank you so much to Eddie Kite for joining us this evening, and really appreciate his efforts. Coach Ivey going to join us here at the scores table. Talk about your team tonight and the win, getting it done. I got to be pleased with the final results.
Yeah, I didn't hear the beginning of your question. I didn't have the headphones on.
Talk a little bit about your thoughts on this win tonight for your team.
Well, I'd rather an ugly win than a pretty loss, right? So,
right.
Just glad we were able to fight through some things to get the win. Obviously, we're a little short-handed right now due to some injuries and things, but I mean, I think we had 8 that played tonight, maybe 9. I mean, they pulled it out. Like I said, it wasn't pretty, but they did.
You're getting ready for Region 14 here just around the corner. I mean, you blink and it'll be here, the tournament. Talk about the grind at this time of the year. It's tough.
February, to me, is the hardest month to play basketball because you're kind of at that point where you got injuries, you got other things that's going on, and the season's so long itself. So everybody gets up for March, obviously, because it's playoff time and it's March Madness. But just to get them up to stay together and to stay locked in right now is very hard in February.
Well, thanks for your time. Any final thoughts on this one as you get ready? Next game coming up on Saturday. You talked about the grind. It's always a tough one in Region 14.
Only thoughts is we got to get back at it tomorrow, and we definitely got to be better than we were today on Saturday.
Thank you, Precious Ivy. Congratulations on this one tonight, and glad to have you along with us. If you missed the earlier broadcast, missed Benny Rogers with us tonight, and look forward to having him back. And special thanks to the athletic director for Trinity Valley, Coach Eddie Kite. Appreciate you. I was just telling you, man, I'm glad to have you here tonight. You are a big help, and as always to our great, excellent team of cameramen and everyone that gets it done. Gets not a whole lot of credit, but man, they make it look easy. So thank you all.
And we get compliments all the time, Miles. You and your crew do a great job, and we get that word from all around the league. So great job.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us from Leon Spencer Court on the campus of Trinity Valley. The Cardinals victorious 84-65. We'll look forward to being back with you Saturday on the Cardinals Sports Network.
This has been a special presentation of the Cardinal Sports Network.